When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Good ideas are always until they're not. If you need inspiring worlds, don't do it. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise it's not. The first step is to establish that something is possible. Then probability will occur. Life is too short for long-term drugs. Great companies are built on great products. I don't spend my time pontificating about high-concept things, I spend my time solving engineering and manufacturing problems. My biggest mistake is probably weighing too much on someone's talent and not someone's personality. I think it matters whether someone has good heart. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. I have actually not read any books on time management. Really pay attention to negative feedback and solicit it, particularly from friends. Hardly anyone does that, and it's incredibly helpful. What makes innovative thinking happen? I think it's really a mindset. You have to decide. Being an entrepreneur is like eating glass and starting into the abyss of death. People should pursue what they're passionate about. That will make them happier than pretty much anything else. I wouldn't say I have a lack of deer. In fact, I'd like my fear emission to be less because it's very distracting and fries my nervous system. I think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness to make sure it continues into the future. You shouldn't do things differently just because they're different, they need to be better. You have to say, well, why did it succeed where others did not? When I was in college, I wanted to be involved in things that will change the world. I hope that even my worst critiques remain on Twitter because that is what free speech means. It's okay to have your eggs in basket as long as you control what happened to that basket. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and keep questioning yourself. Persistence is very important. You should not give up unless you are forced to give up. I could either watch it happen or be a part of it. You have to be pretty driven to make it happen, otherwise you will just make yourself miserable. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake, you have to have all the ingredient in the right proportion. Some people don't like change, but you need embrace change if the alternative is disaster. If the rules are such that you can't make progress, then you have to fight the rules. If something is important enough you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. Patience is virtue, and I am learning patience. It's a tough lesson. Take risks now and do something hold you won't regret it. Your will is the most accurate way to predict the future. The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating. Rockets are cool, there's no getting around that. Don't confuse schooling with education. I didn't go to Harvard, but the people that work for me did. I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you still do it.